children, let us start our today's social studies class. Chapter People Who Help Us. People Who Help Us. There are so many people are there in our society who offer service to us, isn't it? Yes, there are community of people who help us in our day-to-day life. For example, firefighters, police officer, nurse, doctor, dentist, teacher, trash collector, postal worker, librarian, farmer, milkman, etc. The people who offer service to us in day-to-day life or in our daily life, they are called community helpers. Let's take a look and find out them. Teacher. Teachers teach children to reading, writing and for spelling, and teachers use pens, chalk, blackboard and books. Teachers works in a school, isn't it? Yes. And they help the children to read and write, and helps to them to solve the problems, isn't it? Yes. And teachers use pens and chalk, blackboard and books. Vegetable vendor. A vegetable vendor sells vegetables. Sometimes he also sells fruits. You may observe them in the shop or in the market, isn't it? Yes, vegetable vendor. They are selling vegetables and even they are selling fruits. They are called vegetable vendor. Vegetable vendor offers service in our day-to-day life. Chef. Chefs look food for other people. Chefs cook food for other people. Chefs wear a white hat and apron and shirts and pants. Chefs cook food for other people. They are cook different varieties of delicious food. We may observe them in the hotels, isn't it? Yes, in the restaurants and all. Doctor. A doctor takes care of people's health by giving checkups and helping sick or injured patients. And some doctors work at hospitals and do operations on people. And doctors wear a long white coat so that they don't get germs. Doctor. A doctor works in a hospitals, isn't it? Yes, they are taking care of our health by giving checkups, and if we fell sick means, or if we have a injured means, they will give medicine for us and they help us to recover from that, isn't it? Yes, and some doctors work at hospitals and some of the doctors may do operations also if it required, and you may observe their dressing styles, isn't it? Yes, they wore or they wearing a long white coat, isn't it? Yes, saffron. Hence that they don't get germs, and for hands they are wearing gloves and all so that they don't get germs and all, and isn't it? And they have a stethoscope to check the heartbeats and all, isn't it? Yes, doctors help us by giving medicine. Carpenter. Carpenters use wood to build things. They use hand tools such as hammers and screwdrivers, and even they also use electronic tools such as power drills. Carpenters are doing the wooden work and all, and even some of they doing building things and all, and hence they are using some of the hand tools such as hammers and screwdrivers and some of the electronic tools as well as like power drills and all. Tailor. A tailor sews or stitches new clothes for us. He uses a measuring tape, scissors and sewing machine for sewing clothes. Tailors are the one who help us stitches a new clothes for us, and they are using measuring tape and scissors and sewing machines for sewing the clothes. Barber. A barber helps us to manage our hair, isn't it? When our hair grows means where we are going to cut that? Yes, we are going for a barber shop, isn't it? A barber helps us to manage our hair, and he gives us a haircut and styles and even dresses our hair for us. Cobbler. A cobbler mends our shoes. He uses a shoe horn, a needle and thread for this. Isn't it? Who mends our shoes and repairs it? A cobbler. A cobbler mends our shoes and uses a shoe horn, a needle and thread for this. Sweeper. A sweeper helps us to keep our school, society, etc. clean, and uses broom to sweep waste, leaves, dust, etc. Sweeper help us to keep our school, societies and our surroundings clean. And for that, he uses broom to sweep. Yes, through that he sweep waste, leaves, dust, etc. And wherever the bits of papers are lying on the floor and all, the sweeper going to sweep, or hence he maintains cleanliness or clean the society. Electrician. An electrician works with electricity, and he works with wires and electrical appliances like fan, lights, TV, fridge, etc. Electrician is one who works with electricity, and he works with wires and some of the electrical tools and appliances like, and he is also making some of the things to work properly, isn't it? If there is any power cut or if there is any patches on the connection or in the plug and all, we are calling electrician, isn't it? Yes, the electrician works with electrical appliances like fan, lights, television, refrigerators, etc. Painter. They are painters who know how to paint a house. They have tools like brushes and rollers to paint a house, school, buildings, etc. Isn't it? Painters are one who knows how to paint a house. They are making the house and home beautifully by painting with colorful paint, isn't it? Yes, they have a tools like brushes and rollers to paint a house or a home or some of the buildings and the school and institutions, offices, etc. Gardener. Gardeners work in gardens, and they grow plants, water them and tend to them with loving care. And they use tools like watering cans, rakes and shovels, and there would be no flowers without them, isn't it? Gardeners are working in the gardens, and they are digging the grounds and they are growing plants and they are sowing seeds and they are watering them and tend to them with loving care, and they take care of that plants and all, isn't it? Yes, they use tools like watering cans and rakes and shawls and hammers and all, and there would be no flowers without them. They are taking care of the garden, hence we can see varieties of beautiful flowers which are dancing in the garden, isn't it? Yes. Firefighter. Firefighters fight fires. They wear protective clothing. They help our community by saving people from dangerous fires. And they have a big hose to put out giant fires. Firefighters is one who put out fires, and for that reason they wear protective clothing and all, and they help our community, they help our society, they're saving people from dangerous fires, and they have a big hose to put out giant fires and all. Traffic policeman. A traffic police officer or man helps the people to be safe on the road, and he also gives speeding tickets when a car is speeding. A traffic police who help us to guide to be safe while we crossing the road, while we driving on the road. And he also gives speeding tickets if the vehicles are speed. Postman. A postman delivers important letters and cards to people. They wear a uniform and carry mail in a bag. One who brings letters or cards to people, or one who delivers important letters and cards to people, are called postman. He wear a uniform and carry mail in his bag. Police officer or policeman. The policeman, one who catches the thieves, isn't it? Yes. They work to keep us safe. They stop fires and they wear uniforms. They carry guns and handcuffs and they put bad people in the jail, isn't it? Yes, they are taking care of the society. They are catching thieves and they are sending them to the jail, and hence they protect the society and they build good manners in the society. Farmer. Farmers are called the backbones of a country, isn't it? Yes. The farmer grows food grains, vegetables and fruits for us. The farmer grows food grains, vegetables and fruits for us. Without them, we can't survive, isn't it? Because we get food because of them only, because they grow food grains, vegetables and varieties of fruits and vegetables, isn't it? Yes. Milkman. The milkman, one who supplies milk to us, isn't it? The man who supplies milk to us, they are called milkman. These are the people who help us in our day-to-day life. Once again, I am recalling the points. The people who help us in our daily life, they are also called community peoples. Yes, milkman who supplies milk to us, farmer who grows food grains, vegetables and fruits for us, police officer who catches the thieves, postman, one who delivers important letters and cards to people, traffic policeman, one who guides or helps the people to be safe on the road, and firefighter who puts out fire out, gardener, one who digging the ground or one who works in the gardens, painter, one who knows how to paint a house, electrician, one who works with electricity, sweeper who help us to keep our society or school or our surrounding clean, cobbler, one who mends our shoes, barber, one who helps us to manage our hair or who gives us a haircut, tailor, one who sews or stitches new clothes for us, carpenter, who use wood or build things or who is doing wooden works, doctor, who is taking care of us or taking care of our health by giving medicine, chef, who cooks delicious food for us, vegetable vendor, who sells vegetables or fruits and all, teacher, one who teaches us how to read and write. These are the people who help us in our day-to-day life. They are also called community helpers. They are really important in a society because they support other people according to the needs that they have. They help the society. They support the people in the society by offering service. We should respect them. We should salute them. This is all about today's class. I hope, dear children, you understood today's class. Thank you.